I was thinking my old traps weren't that bad, but shoot, these are nice. We're gonna turn these into fresh blue crabs in 48 hours.
Welcome to my channel. My name's Harold, and today we're going to build my good buddy TugTrash and his domestic partner. We're going to be building them 10 crab traps, and we're going to bring you along, show you how we do it all. Just to give you a little insight, all this material that we use, it all comes in rolls, 150-foot rolls. We got all the cool colors. Pink, red, lime, blue, dark green, yellow, gray, red, purple, white. This is all the bait mesh here. It doesn't come in all the colors, just like everything else. We got red, black, dark green, and yellow. We bring all our rebar out here. We have these little shepherd's hooks. Hang the rebar on it before we can paint it. That rebar, it's got a residue on there, so we take the acetone, rag, wipe them all down, and then we'll give it a shot of paint here. Get done doing a couple, you got a real nasty rag there. We grab our paint here, go to town. I mean, takes a little bit, but gets the job done. We usually coat these 4 or 5 times, all the way around, flip them around, coat them again, so we come out with a better process. This is what we're doing for now. This is a little something extra we're doing. Sure is a pretty purple. Sorry guys, here we go. This is my wife Nancy. She's the one that really makes the traps. I just kind of the worst of the two faces. Anyway, so what we do is we got this material on a roll right here, and we end up pulling this out, and we have marks on our table here that we cut it at. It's still kind of primitive, but we're working on some better methods, but we use these pneumatic dikes cut all the way across. We're gonna be working on getting a shear and getting a lot of better equipment. Here we go. And this requires 2 5-footers for the full-size traps that we're making today. Then we take our 5-footer. I know it's hard to see from the video, but we have a little break right here, and we slide this material in. We have marks over here, make it quicker where we don't have to measure every time. We bend it up here, come over to this side, bend it up. It makes it a lot easier than trying to bend it with your hands. So now we got half our trap here. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the baffle, which is it divides the upper chamber to the lower chamber. Once again, we got little marks on here to help us figure out where everything is. We built this table, I don't know, probably 3 years ago, and it was really more for us to build our personal traps and just getting started. This thing's got 1,000,000 miles on it. We got it covered with Formica here, and we actually got holes that are worn in the Formica all the way back through the wood. Well, this is how we bend our baffle. It's got some kind of squared off corners. So we cut those little pieces out, and what we do is we end up bending these open, and this is where the crab's going to crawl up into the upper chamber and hopefully get caught and stuck in there, but we do one of those on each side. So this is that bait mesh I was telling you about earlier. It's a little finer material. It holds the bait in. That way it don't just float out. You can have a little bit smaller baits. So we got this piece of PVC with a slit in it. Once again, very primitive. We're working on something. We actually already bought something for that. We slide it in there, and what we do is we just roll it. Created a circle with it, and we shoot them together. I just did the red for example. I'm sure it's a little easier to see, but we have our black one, the one that we're going to use. And for these dual chamber traps, we smash them down. What we end up doing is we attach this to the baffle. We got a certain way we do every little thing. It sets cradles right on top of the baffle. So back to where we were earlier when I showed you, we stick this inside. It's almost impossible to get rebar in there afterwards unless you're doing straight pieces. We got these big heavy duty zip ties, not just kind of tough with the rebar though, because we rely on somebody else to bend it for us. And we buy it from them, but so they're not perfect all the time. We try to get them spaced apart just right, snip them off. That way that rebar is on the inside. Even when it does rust, it's not scratching your boat all up, your gel coat on your boat. So next we're gonna take that baffle and this and the bait well, and we are gonna stick it in here. So now we're gonna take our other 5-footer. We're gonna straddle over the top of this one. It's 2 pieces straddled over each other. We also have doors already pre-cut, so that helps us speed the process along too, where if you call us and give us an order, we already got a lot of this stuff prepped. We're ahead of the game. All right, guys, now it's time for the trap line. We usually, this rooster is killing me. All right, guys, we're on to the trap line now. We usually keep about 3,000 feet here in stock. We normally supply 25 foot of this rope with each trap that we sell. We use 5/16, a little heavier gauge, thicker. It makes it nicer when you're trying to pull these traps by hand out of the depths, you know. So, but yeah, we use sinking line. It's real good quality stuff. It's not just cheap. We're gonna cut some 25 footers here, get ready to install these on the traps. This is how we cut the rope. We got a hot knife right here. It makes the job way simpler. Wish we'd have got it years ago, but let me turn the lights off, see if we can see this thing. Oh yeah, you can see how hot that thing is. It's red hot, she's ready. Yeah, this makes it nice too. A little smoky, but finishes each edge real nice. Doesn't come unraveled. Now it's time for the buoys. So we have a couple different styles here to choose from. The typical 6-inch that you normally see, that we normally provide. We got a 7.5. I believe this one is 5.5 by 11. It's the bullet style. Just for the sake of keeping theirs unidentified over others, we're just gonna go with the 7.5 today. We're gonna put that R in there that FWC requires and get them tied on. We write 25 foot on there for 25 foot of rope, just so you don't throw it deeper than what the rope is you have. We just use a really good Sharpie, you know, good Sharpie on there. It'll last for quite some time, but talk about primitive. This part's really primitive. This is how we put the R in each one of these buoys. We take a pencil torch, pencil soldering iron, whatever you want to call it. Each one. If anybody's out there has got any good suggestions on a nice brand that we could use, just where we stamp each one. This is another pretty cool little thing we do. Tie a little loop in the top. Makes it real nice and easy to grab. Or if you have a gaff, really helpful. So if you're doing your own, think about that. One of the biggest questions I get asked is, where do I tie my trap line to the trap at? If you don't have rebar inside your trap, you're gonna wanna put it right here on this joint right here. It's gonna be the strongest part of the trap. You go around the corner of that, it's gonna be the strongest point. But since we got rebar in here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in, go around the rebar, back out. Now that's gonna be the strongest part of the trap. A bowline knot. In Boy Scouts, they taught us this is the rabbit. The rabbit comes out of the hole, it goes around the tree, goes back in the hole. Cinch that down real good. The tighter you pull that, the tighter that knot gets. And it is untieable, so it's a great knot. Well, this is our coal rings. They're 2 3/8 of an inch. FWC requires for Florida. Some states are different. And being this is a dual chamber trap, so it's got an upper chamber and a lower chamber. You have to have 3 installed on here. So you gotta have at least 1 in the top, or 1 in the bottom, 2 in the top, any way you choose, but you have to have them on there. So, but yeah, we just take the little pneumatic pliers. But you can take and hog ring those in, but we have really good metal right there, so we just bend them around. There's this little piece of wooden dowel right here, 3/8 of an inch, 2 inches long, And that's one of the 7 different types of degradable materials that you can use. This seems to be the best and easiest way for us to do it. And then they also have degradable panels you can put in with either non-coated wire or like wood slats. There's all different types, but all these little things you have to make these traps legal. We got these really cool stainless steel tags. They're laser engraved. We may be able to offer these in the future with FWC numbers that's provided. It's just a tip. If you put anything on your trap, put it on top so it lays flat. If you put that on the side, it's going to catch like a sail. And I know it doesn't seem like much, but when you get down in those nasty currents and you start getting high tides and everything else, some crazy stuff goes on down there. So now we're going inside the trap. This is the baffle where the crabs generally get up here in the top to upper chamber. They'll crawl through these 2 holes here. I like to do a few little things in my personal traps. So what I do is I just reach in here, I'll push one side, pull the other, try to give it that oval shape. It's pretty easy, it can be done. And another little thing I like to do is we start our funnels 1 mesh up. It's pretty square, but then pretty good shot of it there. Slide it out here to the edge. I like to grab this and bend it so it's almost continuous. A continuous funnel. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it ramps up. So, you know, the crab just crawls right up in there. Does it make a difference? I really don't know. It's just little things that I do and have learned, especially learned from the commercial crabbers there. There's the hole that's worn through the Formica. This thing, it's been through the ringer. So here we got different marks, 5 foot, 4 foot. Look at that. All my Formica's coming up. Yeah, the old table, it's got some miles on it now, I'm telling you. But it's done the trick, still does the trick. For the very last part of this, FWC is going to give you a number, whether it's blue crab, stone crab. You write all the information on here. It's like a zip tie. I like to put it on the inside of the trap. That way, if the fastener gives or whatever, at least it falls down in the trap. And the other thing I like to do too is I like to put it way in the back corner, far away from the opening. You get it out here by the door, and you're trying to shake crabs and it's all in the way, you can't see. So just another little tip. Along with the tag, throw one of our stickers in there with it too. Well, that's a pretty sticker, isn't it? Well, there you go.
Okay, let's go.
All right, folks, we're here. This place needs no introduction. Neither do these 2 fine folks.
Krystal's trying to
Or their
steal my
animals.
pink and purple traps.
I'm not. He said he made these ones for me.
Got these things, they're pretty.
Look at this one. See, he put the purple on the top for me. That's how we're gonna know the difference.
They won't stay pretty for long. This guy's like a bull in a china closet.
I was thinking my old traps weren't that bad, but
No.
shoot, these are nice.
These are
Nothing like
big.
fresh traps for sure.
And I got these stainless decals on them. They got my number on there, but y'all can't see my number.
Where are we putting them?
We're just-
In the water.
We're gonna put them right there because we're putting them in the water tomorrow. We're gonna turn these into fresh blue crabs in 48 hours.
We just got back from delivering those traps. I don't know who made out better, them or us. They sent us home with a cooler full of all kinds of fish. Look how pretty that is. I don't know if you can see that. Lingcod, halibut, salmon. I think we made out. I mean, we got look at all that. Yeah, we eating good in the neighborhood. I will tell you, this is my first video, and I didn't realize how much of a struggle it was going to be. Roosters crowing in the background. I said I'll wait till it starts to get dark. Well, out come the cicadas. It's been a little learning curve, but we got it. I don't know if you guys like giveaways or not, but we're gonna end up giving all these traps away right here. We're gonna do some color tests because that's one of my biggest questions is which color catches the best. So we got one of each color. Gonna give all these traps away when we're done. And that's basically what this channel is gonna be about. It's not gonna be so much to catch, clean, and cook. My brain goes and goes and goes, and I have all these thoughts and like all these ideas that I wanna test. Well, I figured what better platform to do it. I'll bring y'all along with the video. You can see if it works or not. I'm really excited about this channel. I just wanna share my passion for building these traps. I know it sounds a little nerdy, but I don't know, I just love the water, the outdoors, all the customers that I've met. That's probably been the best part because I really meet some really nice people and made a lot of nice friends too. But yeah, I'm excited. So stick along with us.